Okay, this woman right here. I'm not going to play the video because, one, it's someone else's video, someone else's work. Two, it's just, I'm not going to just sit there and play the fucking video. I'll just break it. She divorced her millionaire husband. They have two kids, a son and a daughter. She divorced her husband because he was, typical. She wanted things that he wasn't providing. He was mean, not paying. He's just a bad, evil man, right? So that's why she divorced him, of course. And and she starts by talking about how he's a bad, evil man because his daughter hasn't talked to him in over 2 years because she's getting over the betrayal. So I'm wondering how he betrayed his daughter. I don't think he betrayed his daughter. I think him and his wife got a divorce, and his wife said that by getting a divorce, he betrayed her daughter. Because women, when women are miserable, they like having other miserable women around them, even if they have to create those miserable women. I've seen it. I've seen it from outsider looking in and from the insider looking out. I've seen it happen. Miserable women will try to destroy happy women and make them miserable too. If a woman's going through a divorce, she's going to try and make all of her friends also go through that divorce. She's just going to bring down everything. She's going to talk shit about her man. She's going to talk shit about your man. She's going to try to get you to talk shit about your man. She's going to try and convince you that, hey, if you were to get a divorce, we could go to Cabo. We could go and have just a week in Mexico, just the girls. She's going to do that because you women are pathetic. But that's besides the point. So, her daughter hasn't talked to her own father in over 2 years because of some sort of made-up disappointment. But then she gets to she says, he locked me out of all of our bank accounts. If your name is on the bank account, you cannot be locked out of it legally. Nobody can remove you from it. If you have a bank account with another person's name on it, that other person can clear out that bank account at any point in time, and there's nothing the bank can do to stop them. That's what happens. When your name is on an account, you have access to that account. So he cannot legally lock you out of your own bank account, meaning your name was never on it, and he took away your credit card or he took away your ability to use a debit card to an account that you don't get to have access of anymore because you divorced him. You're not married to him. Okay? So that's why he did that way. And then she complained that while their son still gets a paycheck from the company, their daughter doesn't. Well, here's the one thing that she doesn't mention. Is the son working for the company? Is that why he gets a paycheck? Your daughter, she hasn't talked to her father in 2 years, so I doubt she's working for the company. So she's not going to get a paycheck. She hasn't talked to her dad in 2 years. And then this lady goes, and then not only that, he bought his son a brand new car worth $75,000. Now she's jealous of her own son getting a present from his millionaire father. This shit right here. You could say all you want. Not all women are like that. Yeah, but you bitches let these ones do all the talking. And not a single one of you motherfuckers steps up and goes, that bitch is stupid and she needs to shut the fuck up. You, the majority of women, do not stand up and shut these bitches up and shut them down and keep them from talking because they're ruining your fucking reputation. You don't care. You let them say whatever the fuck they want, and then you have the balls to go, not all women. Meanwhile, men will stand up and go, you got to stop ruining our fucking reputation. Not all men. And women will say to men who are actually trying to do something to shut up the fucking ones that are fucking talking shit about men, trying to make good men look right, that say not all men are like that. Women will go, yes, you are. You're all like that. You're just a tryhard now. You're a white knight. You're a fucking simp now. Like, There's no, if you're male, there's no win, there's no sympathy, there's no nothing. Women get sympathy all the time. Like there's no uh, 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 there's no gender issue physically. That's not an issue. You can there's men and women, but sympathy is definitely gendered. If you're feminine, you're going to get way more sympathy than if you're masculine, and that's just facts. You even see it in transgender. You see these guys that are like, now they're like in their 40s and 50s, and now I'm a woman. There's nothing feminine about them. They do not get sympathy, and they throw fits. I can't believe you're misgendering me. There's nothing feminine about you. You're not going to get the same sympathy that somebody that's feminine is going to get. You look like a guy that just walked out of the coal mine, put on a dress, and now you're throwing a fit in a Wendy's, sir. Mitch, ma'am. Brr, brr, brr. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. You go home, you're a pervert. At that point, everybody's done with your bullshit. But this is weaponized sympathy. This is what toxic femininity is. This woman who herded her own daughter away from her daughter's father so she would have somebody that she could get sympathy from, that would be on her side. She took half of that man's everything. That wasn't enough. She took that man's daughter. That wasn't enough. And then she has the nerve to be jealous of her own son for the things he gets from his millionaire dad. Not once did she mention anything she has given her children. She didn't. So I gave my daughter this. I gave my daughter that. I gave my son. She didn't mention nothing. She gave nothing to her kids. All she could do is complain about how her ex-husband isn't giving her anything or giving her daughter anything, but gave his son something. Well, I'm guessing son probably lives with him. I'm guessing his son probably works for the company, which is why he's getting a paycheck. I'm also guessing that the son has talked to him like probably yesterday. Hasn't been over 2.5 years for made up reasons and emotional bullshit that nobody wants to deal with. No father should have to apologize to his daughter because he divorced her mother. That is not so. You do not apologize. You cannot apologize. Your mom divorced me. I'm sorry, dear. No, that's not how that fucking works. I'm not apologizing to any child for decisions that are between adults. And I'm definitely not apologizing to the person that's divorcing me or I'm divorcing, because we've come to that point for a reason. So it's made up. I'm pretty sure she groomed her daughter for this in the first place. But even if she didn't, it's a made up trauma on her daughter's part, because her daughter has learned how to be a toxic woman and farm sympathy through made up trauma. And she learned that from that woman, her mother. That is the type of shit. That is the shit that I have a problem with women. That type of woman. And the thing is all I ever see is how women want to be like that. Money is everything. It don't matter. You better have everything. You better pay for everything. And then as soon as I get bored of you, the only reason you're worried about everything being paid is not because you want to get taken care of for the rest of your life and you want to be a good wife. No, because you want to know when you get bored and you decide to move on, you're going to be taken care of without having to get a job. You're going to get all of the wife privileges with none of the husband duties. That's all you want. You want all of the privileges and none of the consequences. That's what I have a problem with women, especially modern women. I can't fucking deal with it. You want all of the privileges, none of the consequences. You have no accountability. It's always someone else's fault. The rest of the world is out to get you. You got even white women walking around like they're a minority. Victim farming like they're a minority. Like white women weren't sitting next to white men during all that fucking slave owning and racist shit going on. Yeah, bullshit.